What? This is not my son. Is it? A spanner, an applicator, an ear examiner, tweezers.
Sean?
Huh?
Fucking A. Damn them. It's really you? Is it you?
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Where is everybody? Where's everyone? Let's go. I'm your mom. They stole you.
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Oh shit. Those bastards, mommy's here. We're leaving. Are you okay?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
What do you want? Open the door. I'll kill them. It'll be okay.
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Oh shit.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father, this is insane. I could kill you.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been real. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
What the fuck? What? It's really you? That's crazy. How?
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
You were stolen. It wasn't right. Makes sense. But why?
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was The perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human Siths. I think I get it. They needed specimens.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics, used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Here the whole time. So much time. It's really you.
Years. So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg, your father, the Institute.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? Yeah! At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
What the fuck? I like it how he tries to hold stuff in here. There's no signal. Let's actually see what's going on here. Let's close that door. Oh man, this is some crazy shit right here. Mini shower. It's pretty decent. Pretty cool. I can't believe this shit, man. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should kill him or not. It's my son? Nice. Got a password for myself. And they still have crap around here. Well. Alrighty, let's read. Kellogg's occasional presence continues to unnerve the others. At first, I thought they were merely intimidated by his confidence and arrogance, or perhaps even afraid to his general being. Kellogg is, after all, a killer, but as I've continued to witness their reactions, gauge their sidelong glances, I've detected something else, something I probably should have anticipated, just jealousy. Kellogg is a living memorial to a forgotten program. He is a augmented human being, a cyborg really, and the benefits he has received cannot be denied. But really, the scientists here could not care less about enhanced reflexes or greater combat efficiency. No, the cause of their envy is something more practical, more primal, his enhanced life expectancy. Just how long will Kellogg live if he passes naturally? However unlikely that may be, it's hard to say. He's already more than 100 years old, older certainly than any other human in the Commonwealth. His complete physiology has been altered. Perhaps he make it to 150, maybe even 200. Let the petty have their petty jealousies. Kellogg is a living testament to the ingenuity and superiority of this institute. I have no small pleasure in knowing that must iterate him to no end. So he can live up to that long. What the fuck? Status reports: robotics, Sith output nominal. Production materials fully stocked. Event systems. Child Sith project under quarterly review. Weapons diagnostics ongoing. Phase 3 behind schedule. SRB. Director Zimmer still offline. Huh. Nice. Above ground operative terminated. Retention programs functional. Patterns recognition algorithm ineffective. Facilities. Power output maxed. Air, water, recycle systems functioning normally. Man. Wait. Personal notes. The wait continues. AO can only confirm sightings outside of Vault 111 and again in Diamond City sometime later. What that means, I'm not sure. We will actually meet. Was this all for nothing? No, not nothing. I will have learned valuable things about myself, my past. Either way, I cannot afford to let emotion get in the way. I must simply observe and record. I'm told Kellogg have gone offline. Strangely, I find myself thinking of Dr. Walker. He has such high hopes for Kellogg, such faith in the implants and what they could mean. I still regret eliminating that project, but I know where it would have led us. Walker was never shy about his goals, and too many others were starting to listen. In the end, I believe I was justified. The Institute is about preserving humanity, not some bizarre augmentation of biology and technology. True. Director Access Sith shutdown. I won't use that yet, but I will keep that password down, though. I think that's everything we need from this area. Those stim packs were going to help out pretty well, but, I don't know. Let me look around. Let me actually look around. I'm gonna leave this here. I don't want to waste too much of my fusion cores. This is crazy. I don't know, but let's get started. I'm gonna go upstairs and see what's going on. What? Oh, I was just here. That's weird. There we go.
Call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust? Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Spend enough time here, and you'll be sick to death of the word synth. I certainly am.
Excuse me, Doctor.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
No argument here.
Nice to meet someone who isn't obsessed with replacing people with machines. I've been saying for years that we're too reliant on these synths. But nobody wants to listen. Maybe you can talk some sense into them. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
Okay. First guy I met. Boardroom. So basically, they're just letting me roam around here, huh? Hey, Doctor Recording 52. Not bad. We got some info. I'll check it out in a little bit.
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am.
Hey,
It's an honor to meet you, ma'am.
Huh.
The rest see me as little more than a glorified repairman. I'm as much a scientist as any of them.
Operating at full capacity. Reporting status. All functions normal.
Oh, wow. Weird. A newspaper from the past that says the way of the future. Hey, stim packs, there we go. I'm gonna collect as much as things we can because we are in a clean area and a clean room suit. Let me take that too. Some good stuff around here, guys.
It's
Hi.
an honor to have you here, ma'am. We are honored to welcome you here.
Thanks. Let's check the next room. Some rounds. Alrighty. Well, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a long, interesting... Oh, wow, he went to his room. I'll let him be. This is pretty weird, I never thought...
Routine security check. See anything suspicious lately?
Suspicious? What do you mean by suspicious?
I mean, like dodging my questions.
No, nothing to report, sir. If I see something, I'll be sure to come right to you.
You do that. I'd hate to find your name on a repurpose list. Be on
Father
the
has
lookout
done
for
remarkable
unusual synth
things.
behavior.
I would not exist were it not for him.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Very weird. Anyways, I'm about to end this pretty soon. I'm just trying to look around for like better stuff to get. This is crazy though. This is huge. I never thought I'd be here. Because I think it was a one-time shot, so I really have to take in everything for what it is. Nice. There's a lot of notes here too. There's good stuff. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I have to get ready for work, and well, honestly, this is pretty damn interesting. Hopefully things will be interesting for the Institute, and we will learn a lot about them here. But gotta watch out though. But anyways, until next time, this is Rocket T10.